Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Lucimus Prime here, so it's time for this week's merchandise showcase. So, in terms of what I unboxed last week then, so last week I was able to unbox my action figure of Sonic the Hedgehog based on, of course, regular Sonic from the games and all that. Definitely a really amazing figure. Got to find a figure of Sonic to my collection. Very happy about that. Then in terms of LEGO unboxing, I was able to unbox and build the LEGO Avengers vs. the Leviathan set from the 2012 from the Avengers in the Infinity Saga toy line. Definitely lots of fun to build. Then this week, let's just say the once again this week was definitely, of course, action figure galore. Because I got quite a lot this week. But first of all, I got some films and some video games. So, in terms of the films then, so first of all, I was able to upgrade an animated film from DVD to Blu-ray. This is an animated film sequel as well, which in my opinion is better than the first movie. And this franchise is also getting a third film as well very soon too, which got announced recently. And it's based on a video game franchise involving birds made by a company called Rovio. As you probably guessed by that clue, the film I got on Blu-ray, of course, upgraded is The Angry Birds Movie 2 on Blu-ray, upgraded. Then, as well as that, I was able to also pick up a CGI movie as well, which is by a director who I think is really underrated, which, of course, is Zack Snyder, one of my favourite directors. And this film is a CGI film involving owls. And this film, of course, is none other than Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole. In my opinion, a really underrated movie. Really underrated. Definitely really like this movie. Then after that, as well, I got an animated film, which is by my favourite animation company, which is Studio Ghibli nowadays. And this is one of their films, which is by, of course, my favourite Japanese director, Hayao Miyazaki. And this is about, of course, a pilot who, of course, is voiced by Batman himself, Michael Keaton, a voice role of his. And that film, of course, is none other than Porco Rosso. Yeah, I've seen this film, guys, and I definitely really loved it. Studio Ghibli, no disappointment from films I've seen of them. Definitely really love this film. Then, after that, I was able to get 2 DVD to Blu-ray upgrade as well for films which are based on a book franchise. And in these 2 films I'm talking about, of course, the main character of this book franchise, in the second film, of course, he learns how to be a better brother. And in the third film, he learns how to be a better son. Hope I can get a first one one day, but from upgrading from DVD to Blu-ray, of course, for me, is none other than Dive Wimpy Kid 2, What It Rules, and 3 Dog Days to Blu-ray. I just had to upgrade these because I definitely really love the trilogy of the films based on the books, absolutely. So, got these on Blu-ray. And now for the Steelbooks then. So, the first one is was filmed by Tim Burton, one of my favourite directors of all time. And this is, in my opinion, one of his greatest films ever. And it's definitely an example of how he can do a musical to, in my opinion, absolute perfection. And this film, of course, is none other than the masterpiece, of course, which is Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. And I definitely agree with Core here, which says it's a bleeding masterpiece. Because, yeah, it's not wrong at all. It is a bleeding masterpiece. Yeah, I love Sweeney Todd. Yeah, that's a Blu-ray Steelbook. And the other Steelbook I got is actually an upgrade from a film from Blu-ray to a Steelbook for a film I actually reviewed this week as well. And this, of course, is my favourite film by my favourite New Zealand director, Sir Peter Jackson, outside of his Middle-earth movies. And that film which I upgraded from Blu-ray to Steelbook, of course, is none other than King Kong. So this, of course, is a 4K Steelbook, and I was more than happy to upgrade this. And, yeah, the logo here's got some text on it, which is definitely very nice. You can feel it. I love that texture. That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. And now for the video games I got 2 of them this week, and coincidentally, both of them involve a beloved blue hedgehog. The first one I got on PS4 is a game I was recommended to get by one of my best friends, and this game, of course, is none other than Sonic Mania. So, I definitely got this, and I'm hoping that I'll definitely really like this. I've heard good things about this game, so I'm definitely very excited to play this. And the other one is also a Sonic game, but it's also as well considered a remaster and a reimagining with of course, the addition of another character, of course, which is Shadow himself. And this game, of course, which is actually one of my most anticipated games of this year, is the Day 1 edition of Sonic X Shadow Generations. I was definitely really hyped to get this game, and it looks really awesome based on what I've seen of it. A remaster and a reimagining with Shadow added to it. Absolutely, just had to get this. Now, Then, of course, this week, I got lots of action figures, so here goes. Now, so first of all, the first thing I got was actually a 4-pack set of figures, as of course, which is also as well from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, and it's a 4-pack based on the upcoming movie, and this pack, of course, contains none other than Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. What's also awesome is Sonic and Shadow have light up buttons on them, so there's Sonic lighting up, and also to try Shadow now. There you go, we both light up. That's just so awesome, isn't it? I love that. And I had to get these, of course, because I'm so hyped for the movie. Then, as well, today, I also got more figures from Sonic, so I guess you guys could say this was pretty much a Sonic Saturday, if you will. So, I was able to get action figures of characters based on the regular appearances in the game. So, for example, I got a figure of Blaze, finally. Got a figure of Blaze. Then, after that, I got a figure as well of Vector, as well. So, I got a figure of Vector at last. And also based on Sonic 3, as well, I was able to get a figure of Dr. Eggman. So I'm definitely happy to have a figure of Eggman, especially based on Jim Carrey's version. And hope one day I can get a figure of a game version of him. I'd love to get a figure of a game version, absolutely. Then after that, I also got a figure for a Marvel anti-hero, who is considered, anti-hero or villain in several forms of media. And this character is based on how his character appears in the live-action films of his character, which I regard for myself as guilty pleasures, the 2 of them that I've seen. At the time, I've not seen the 3rd movie, which, of course, has literally recently come out. And this character I got a figure of is none other than Venom. And as you can see, based on the logo, it's based on Let There Be Carnage's version of Venom, so that's pretty cool. Comes with several accessories like an alternate head and alternate hands, which is pretty cool, so love that it's customizable, so I got this figure of Venom. Then, after that, I got a figure for a Transformer. And this is a Transformer in the Legacy United toy line. And it's a Decepticon. This is probably one of my favourite Decepticons of all time after Megatron. And I think it's true to say when it comes to this Decepticon, he would say he is superior and the Autobots are inferior. As you probably guessed by that clue, it's of course none other than Soundwave. And what's cool is he comes with some mini-cons being Rumble, Buzzsaw and Ravage. Just had to get this because of all, absolutely. I love how they're included in this, and you can... that's definitely a really awesome addition. And yeah, new figure Soundwave, just had to get it. Absolutely. And finally, this week I got a Lego set. One I really wanted to get ever since they first announced it. And when it comes to a contest of what this set is, guys, let's just say that I had a very bad dream last night. And talk about timing and all, because let's just say I had the Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, that's right, guys. I got a Lego Nightmare Before Christmas set. I just had to, absolutely. I mean, it's based on Tim Burton's story, so why not? So, yeah, there's the characters on there as well. So, you probably see some familiar faces there. And, yeah, that's the set. Looks really awesome. And definitely really can't wait to build this. I'm very excited to do that. So, yeah, that's, of course, like obviously definitely quite a haul, I must say, for what I got, absolutely. So, guys, this is me, of course, doing, of course, my merchandise vlog, showing you guys what I got this week. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, you know the drill, guys. Be sure to like. Also, be sure to let in the comments what you guys thought of this set, of course, of things I got. Let me know what your favourite was in the comments below. Also, be sure to join Team Plan by pressing subscribe. It's coming in the future, and I'll see you all later.